Every time he did something bad, he always managed to get away with it. His biggest hobby was sneaking peeks under girls' skirts, even while watching sports games. Taking even 2 extra steps made him feel uneasy. But on this day, he was discovered by the manager. He swiftly stepped over the railing and started running. This scene happened to be seen by his older brother who was training nearby. With just one glance, his brother recognized Lewis's extraordinary talent. So his brother invited him to join the school track team. But Lewis refused because everyone thought he was a bad kid. Nobody looked up to him. He wasn't as excellent as his brother, but his brother told him directly, "You train harder, you fight harder, you struggle more than anyone else. I believe in you." From that moment on, Lewis was unstoppable. He took first place every single time. With his remarkable results, he was soon selected by the national team to participate in the 1936 Berlin Olympics. Before he left, his brother reminded him again, "Louis, a moment of pain is worth a lifetime of glory." The Olympics began soon after, but facing world-class athletes, Lewis still seemed to lag behind. He was left in the very last position. His family, listening to the radio, were extremely nervous, but in the final lap, Lewis unleashed an astonishing burst of speed, not only overtaking one competitor after another, but even breaking a world record. Everyone was thrilled for him. From a boy everyone thought was a troublemaker to someone standing in the global spotlight, Lewis had transformed again and again. At this moment, Lewis was full of hope for life, but good times didn't last long. World War II broke out. As a passionate young man, Lewis chose to enlist without hesitation. They once tried to eat a seagull, but the smell was so fishy they vomited before even swallowing it. So they used it as bait to catch fish, and surprisingly, it worked. A man grabbed a shark with his bare hands from the sea and stabbed it repeatedly until it died. They finally had a full meal. When thirsty, they collected rainwater from the sky. Days passed, and they drifted on the ocean for 27 days. Suddenly, a plane appeared above them, but the 3 of them no longer had the strength to shout, so they could only fire a signal flare. Before they had time to celebrate, they were greeted by a rain of bullets. The 3 immediately dove into the sea to hide, but the water was full of sharks. Fortunately, the sharks were hit and bled, so the enemy thought they had targeted the men and flew away. That's how they survived. When they climbed back onto the life raft, they found it riddled with holes. They had no choice but to keep pumping air into it, while desperately trying to stay afloat. One moment of carelessness, and a shark nearly took a bite out of them.